Hey everyone, it's Kelsey here, and I'm going to share this layout with you guys that I made from the April Hip Kit. And I chose this photo of my dog. We recently got a deck, and my dog, or front porch, I guess, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And my dog absolutely loves it. He's just been sitting out there all the time. He wants to be out on the porch constantly. So my husband snapped this photo of him just hanging out, and I really wanted to document it. So I pulled this piece of wood grain paper. I believe it's from the Craft Market collection by Crate Paper, and I pulled it from the March um, kit just because it was the perfect wood grain color to complement the picture. But I had already cut a 1 inch strip off of it, so I ended up just cutting a 1 inch strip off the side. So it's now 11 by 11, and I'm just going to flip through this Rise and Shine paper pad by Amy Tangerine and find a paper that I can um, layer with it to make a border. And it took me a little bit to figure out how I wanted to mat this because I was very indecisive. And I even toyed with using a different paper altogether. But in the end, I did end up choosing this chevron arrow pattern that you see right there. I just like the colors that it gives on the edge. And it's a paper that I know I might not use as just a regular background, even though I really like it. And that's definitely what I'm trying to do this year is just use up more of my stuff and be less likely to hoard things. So yeah, like I said, primarily using the April Hip Kit, but I did pull a little bit from my stash, mostly just with the Amy Tangerine Rise and Shine collection. So here are some scraps that I had left over from the last layout that I made with the April kit, and I'm just playing around with those and seeing what I wanted to do. And I hate when you get the perfect layer and then you have to glue it down and then you can't quite figure out how it was before, or was it like that before, or did you like it that way before? And yeah, it's really frustrating. And I can't take a picture of it to get the exact um you know not measurements, but I can't see exactly how it was before because I film with my phone, so I can't take a picture of it. But really, this is such a first world problem, honestly. um but yeah, slightly frustrating. So here I'm just trying to figure out how I want the layers to go. And I said in my last video that I was editing, I've been really trying hard to be like a confident gluer. And that sounds so silly, but I really have tried to just commit more and just be willing to just glue something in place whenever I feel like it's right. And you know what? If it gets messed up, then it's just scrapbooking stuff. It really is. And that's part of going along with my no hoarding rule. So I'm playing around with this striped paper. It's the back of that wood grain paper. And I was trying to play around, see if I wanted to use a piece of it, but it wasn't really working out. So then I decided that I would bring back this border piece by placing it underneath the photo as another layer. And I do really like the way this turned out. I cut my, yeah, here, there I go. Cut it just a little too short. I was freehanding it and then I was trying to make it a little bit straighter and then I cut it a little bit too short, but it worked out in the end. And I think it really brings in that pop of color that you just need. So normally when I use a paper as a border or as a background, I don't really I don't really cut out the middles to save them just because I know myself and I don't really have a great way of storing those. And I usually they'll end up bent or thrown away or whatnot. So I usually don't cut the middles out. But in this instance, I did because I wanted to use it as a background layer. And I think I did just toss it. I think. Because I don't really use stuff like that very well. I'm not good at using my scraps. I wish I was, but I'm just terrible at using scraps. And I've tried several ways to store them, and then whenever I'm looking for just like a small little piece, I wish that I had scraps, but ultimately, yeah, a lot of stuff gets thrown away. It's a bad habit, but it's also a bad habit to keep things that you're not going to really use. So that's how I try to make my peace with it. Um, so I immediately knew that I wanted to use that little ephemera piece that says "meet cute." I think that's kind of a strange phrase. I've never really seen it before, but it's very popular throughout this collection. But we are constantly talking about how cute the dog is, and that he went to cutometry school, and that he's got a degree in cutometry. Yes, we don't have kids. We're obsessed with our dog. But yeah, so we're constantly talking about how cute he is and how he uses that to his advantage. So I pretty much just assume I will use all of the cute sentiments in this new Rise and Shine collection on my dog layouts because that's just probably how it's gonna go. So then I did pull from my stash. I had gotten some things from the Rise and Shine collection and the washi tape booklet. Yay, my favorite. I pulled that out and I used some of this Arrow washi. And it looked weird just tearing part of it off, so I tore more of it off. So really, you don't get to see a ton of the washi, but it's got just a couple of arrows, and I think it just works really well. And then I also pulled out these stickers. I've gotten several of these packs before from Amy Tan, and they're all slightly different fonts and slightly different colors. But I love them every time because you get a ton. They're a great size. They stick really well, and they have like a washi or vellum quality to them, and these are a little bit more sturdy and a little bit less see-through than some of the other packs, which I really like. They peel off easy, they stick great. Like I said, they're just the perfect size, and you get a ton of each letter, and they're in great colors. So highly recommend getting this sticker book. Yes, it's like $8, which is kind of expensive, but you're basically getting 5 alphabet sets, and they stick so well. I mean, I can't stress that enough. They stick, 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 stick. Okay, I'm obsessing. But anyway, that is pretty much going to finish up the layout. So if you want to see a photo of this, head on over to Instagram, and I will see you guys soon with another layout. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more content soon. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great day.